Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to the video. I'm going to be taking you on a day of rotations again. This is, I think, this is cycle 5. I'm at ShopRite Pharmacy. It's cycle 5 out of 9, so we're trucking along. I'm at ShopRite Pharmacy in Mount Laurel, and I'll be showing you what I do on a typical day. It's 4 a.m., just woke up, so I'm about to head downstairs and get some breakfast. Here is Buff Penguin HQ. We just got the new logo and a few new shirts. Here is the Eat Cake Get Shredded. And then we got the brand new black t-shirt. So here is headquarters. Alright, here we got breakfast. We have a scoop of the cost-effective protein. And then we have some Lucky Charms, about usually 80 to 100 grams in here. I'm going to split that into 2 cups and then fill the rest with some coffee. And there's the finished product. Oh, and fun fact, this says the Dragon Boat races. I got this when I was a quote-unquote frat boy back in undergrad, I think my first or second year, because I was in a pre-med fraternity. So we actually competed with a bunch of frats in Dragon Boat racing. So it's a fun fact. That was before I transferred into pharmacy. So we made it into Crunch at around 5, and we got the usual suspects, me, Nicole's all from work, and we got Kev, who actually moved down south. Hey Kev. Yeah, so he moved down to Mount Laurel because he's working down here at Lockheed. So me and him are 5 a.m. buddies again. Nicole's working some weird shift work where it's like, what, 12-hour shifts in a row, then like 7 days off, then 3 days on, 1 day off, 4 days on, something weird. But pretty much her story is she doesn't follow the normal like Monday through Friday, then Saturday, Sunday off, and so some days she gets to hang with me during the week, so that's always pretty fun. So I'm warming up for deadlifts right now at 3:15, and then we'll see what I work up to for a heavy setup. Start? Alright, cool. Alright, we just finished up at the gym. It's about 8:30ish, and the ShopRite that I'm working at is like 15 minutes away, so we're about to head over there. So I got 2 of these. I usually eat one after the gym, and then I also save one for lunch, but I usually end up eating it at like 10 o'clock anyway. I got my change of clothes right here, and I'll just throw that on top of all this. And then I'm gonna be, again, getting some more of the cheap protein and putting that in here, and I got a water bottle for later. So that's the move right now. I'm gonna like pad this stuff up, head over to work, and then probably just throw everything on top of my stuff. Time to fancy up. Ready. Going in now. There is ShopRite over there. We park really far away in the back corner of the parking lot over there because John's car got dinged up last week, so we try to park in the outskirts of the lot. Good morning.
You're getting old.
Good morning.
What's up, Kev?
What's going on? How you feeling? What are you doing down there?
Well, we have a little situation.
John, this doesn't work.
John broke the printer.
This doesn't go in any further than this. There's no way that there's any plastic.
There wasn't.
There
never was.
I just took it off.
On this side.
Alright, so what we do in the beginning of the day is we just knock out the queue and just start filling some prescriptions. Knock that out in the beginning before I guess people really start coming in, so we're pretty much getting ahead. So right now I'm just counting up some prescriptions. So just count them up on here and then swipe them in here, and then you just pop them in. So I'm just gonna fill these up, and we got like 90 to do before like the order and everything comes in. Alright, so how the workflow goes in here is, first, this is John, Yaz, Tech, Colleen, and Andrew. And so first it goes to John with the prescription on the computer, he puts it through, then it goes to dispensing, so me, Yaz, or Colleen fill it, and then Swag Daddy Andrew finishes at the end, and he bags it up. Here's the order that we have to put away every day, and sometimes I do it, but since Yaz is back, hopefully she takes care of it today. The other task I take care of is I make phone calls for, these are some refill requests that I have to call about, so just like the doctor may have not gotten our request for a refill, or filled it like quickly, so I'm going to call and like follow up. And we also have, right here is a third party rejection, so I have to call either the third party or the prescriber and then see what's the issue there and try to get that resolved. And then also, there was a refill that was denied, and that's because the patient needs to make an appointment, so I'm going to call the patient. Alright, so it's about 12 o'clock or 12:15, so I'm taking lunch right now. There's this really nice cafe area right in the middle of the store, so I'll show you that. There's like tables and everything, some coffee over there, some nice flowers. So I sit here to get some work done because there is Wi-Fi, so I'm very thankful for that. I'm surprised they have this cafe though, because there really isn't any hot food, everything's cold. Even the section where you get food, it comes cold, so you have to heat it up. So I guess just a hangout mainly for the employees. So this is where I get to some spreadsheets and everything. So right here I do some work, get to my emails, get to spreadsheets for all my clients. Mainly I do like nutrition coaching, do that. Also I should be uploading my other, like 2 videos ago, I'm uploading a video here, so I'll probably just leave this on and running after lunch so to get that video up. But yeah, just gonna have this, having a protein shake, and then getting back to work. Pretty much saving calories for later because it is my last week. So me, Kevin, Nicole, this is Nicole's last day in South Jersey, I think, before starting shifts up north. Going to Sushi Kingdom, which is another all-you-can-eat sushi place. So pretty much saving calories. Alright, what's going on guys? So I'm here with the guy who's been looking after me for the past 5 weeks. This is Mr. John Leone. He is the pharmacy manager over here, and he has been looking over me for the past 5 weeks. So I guess I'm going to interview him now, and so I guess what do you do first off, John? I guess introduce yourself a bit.
Hi, my name is John Leone. I went to Rutgers University, graduated a long time ago, and I'm the pharmacy manager here at the Union Mill ShopRite. I've been with the company for 15 years now, and basically what we do is every day is we handle the needs of people in our community and make sure that they stay healthy.
Yeah, and so I've been the student here a couple weeks. What kind of day-to-day tasks do you give your students here at ShopRite?
Sure, well Kevin, like all of our students, will help out day-to-day operations. Basically what that entails is inputting the prescriptions, taking the prescriptions from the customer, working on the prescriptions on input. If there's any type of an interaction or a problem that comes up, Kevin will interact with the office to try to fix those issues. And obviously once we get a valid prescription situated, he will count that out, have it ready to go, and then also help us with counseling at the point where the patient picks up the prescription. So he's involved from pretty much data entry to input to filling to handing it to the patient.
Yeah, so I got to be involved in a lot of like every part of the whole, I guess, pharmacy procedure of handing in your script and then getting your prescription back, your medication. So it's been awesome. I got to interact with a lot of doctors, speak to doctors, which I haven't been able to do as much in previous rotations. So that was a cool experience. So also, I guess not a lot of people know about, like, a lot of people I talk to don't even know like ShopRite has a pharmacy, and the grocery setting is different to them. People typically think of the big three like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. So I guess, John, like, why did you choose to work for ShopRite as opposed to any other, I guess, commercial community retailer?
Sure, great question. Actually, I started my career at Eckerd when it was still in Eckerd, and so it was a big store, but it being that type of situation, you don't get to interact with patients as much. You're very busy. Typically, you don't have the time to dedicate to your patients. At ShopRite, it's more of a hands-on approach, so you kind of know 90% of your clientele personally. So you build those personal relationships with those customers, so it makes everything a lot easier from the customer's perspective. They know you, and also from your perspective, you know them very well. So that's the big advantage to working in a supermarket setting as opposed to a big CVS, Walgreens type setting, is that personal touch that you have with customers.
Yeah, so walking around the store, John's one of the most popular people that I can hang around. People are always saying, hey John, we just went to the other store actually today that I used to work at, and people still remember him because you get that interaction and you're not overloaded on volume and can't interact with your patients. I've interned at CVS in the past, and I saw how much volume there was there, and then this was like a step back on that volume, but it was really cool to interact a lot more, so I really enjoyed that. But overall, I want to say thank you to John. I've had a great time during the last 5 weeks. And also, any future students, definitely look into the Union Mill ShopRite as a rotation option. The guys here are awesome. Andrew, John, everyone. And they're a really cool group of guys that I've had a lot of fun interacting with. And I'll probably be hanging out with them even outside of pharmacy. So, cool group of people. So, again, thank you, John.
Thanks, Kevin. It's been a pleasure having you here. I can't believe the 5 weeks went so quick. And good luck down the road. And yeah, we'll be friends forever. So, thanks a lot.
We'll see the Panthers beat the Eagles. Alright, so we are out of there. Just finished up. Got out a little bit early, so it's like 2:30 or 3. So feeling good. Have a good day ahead. And so looking for Nicole now on the parking lot because she's supposed to pick me up. She's using my car because it has AC and hers doesn't. So I'm gonna find her and then we'll see what we get into next. So my beautiful chauffeur picked me up. So say hello to Nicole. Now we are going around playing Pokemon Go because we brought that back because now they have the 2nd generation out and we get extra XP for catching any new Pokemon, so there's 150 new ones to get and all these raids and stuff. Is a lot of fun. So we're going around. Down the street from where I'm working right now also is a really big park for playing Pokemon. There's always people walking around with like their team hats and like Pokemon like shirts, so it's a fun area. So we'll probably go hit that up, walk around a little bit, and you know, grind. So here is Laurel Acres Park, and there's a big like pond in the middle, hill and playground, and there's like a bunch of like Pokestops around here. So this is a great spot for me and Nicole. We just come like walk around for an hour or two playing this game and then just hanging out, so it's pretty nice. And it's a beautiful day, so you might as well take advantage of it. I've heard a few people be asked, fitness people be asked like what their opinion is on Pokemon Go, like if they think it was a good move or anything. Personally, for me, I think it was an awesome move on Niantic and Nintendo, because if you think about the gaming community or just people like Pokemon players like in general, usually they're pretty sedentary people that don't really go out as much and maybe sometimes aren't as social and outgoing typically. But this game really gives people like a common platform and it gets people together, like-minded people. My one friend actually went to Chicago for, I think it was called Pokemon Go Con, or I forgot. But there was a big gathering, I think it was like Chicago or something, but it was a whole bunch of like-minded people getting together and a lot of people made a lot of new friends. So I think this is great in like building a community, giving people more friends, people to meet, bringing people together, then also getting people up and active instead of like sitting around on the couch playing like what their Nintendo DS's and stuff. So that's why I'm really happy about this game. I have a great time playing. It actually gets me moving, gets me burning calories, and you can't, if you want to be overall healthy, you can't just weight train. Oftentimes your hemoglobin A1C can only be corrected so much with like weight training alone, but like getting up and going for walks can really do a lot. Again, I think I referenced that in previous videos because Stan Efforting said it before, but I think it's good to get around, get moving. But I think we have like 2 hours to kill because we're getting sushi later with Kev, so me and Nicole are gonna walk around and take some laps. Sounds right in my eyes. It's our hard day's work. We are ready to chow down on some Magikarp, so we're about to go in. All right, so we got our first order. We got 200 pieces of red snapper, 200 pieces of salmon, and there's some, what's that called?
Squid.
Some squid. We're at Sushi Kingdom, and it's pretty nice in here. Still waiting on Kev. There he is. This handsome man. Yeah, dude. Now we can get started. There's Catboy and Nicole. Alright, yeah, we're ready for you. Yeah, let's get to work. Just finished up at Sushi Kingdom. That was amazing. Now we're gonna head over and do, I guess, grown-up stuff. I gotta get an oil change, and I think my maintenance light is on, so I'm gonna go check that out at Valvoline, see what's up with the car, and then we're heading home. Probably gonna have some enlightened or some vegetables. So we just got back from getting the oil change. We're back, and I think it's about 7:15, so that's pretty much gonna do it for the day. I'm gonna have some enlightened to finish my macros, get fiber, because I mainly just ate fish. So this is the brownie and cookie dough, solid flavor. But the goat, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. The goat, of course, is always the caramel oatmeal cookie crunch. So if you haven't had this, definitely try that. Comment down below what your favorite enlightened flavor is. I'm curious to see what people's favorites are. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Me and Nicole, we started started watching Rick and Morty, so we're gonna bang out a few episodes of that. Go to bed by around 8 p.m. and get up, do it all again at 4. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.